Hey there, it's Vicky here to show you how to finger crochet one of these big old petals for a crochet flower. All right, so we are taking our super jumbo yarn, bulky yarn. We're going to make a slip knot, and to do that, you just make a little loop-de-loop, making sure that you have a long enough tail to weave in later. And then the strand that's on top or connected to the working yarn, which is the yarn that is the working yarn is the yarn connected to a ball. You're going to take that and you're going to push it through the loop-de-loop you just made and then sort of pull until it forms this loop that you can place onto your finger of your dominant hand. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so from here we're going to create a crocheted chain. So to do that, we are just going to take our two little pincher fingers and pull the strand through for a loop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're chaining 8. Okay, from here we're going to work what's called a single crochet into the second stitch from our fingers. So you can tell where this is connected to, that this is our first one. So we're going to be working into what I call the nose of the stitch. So it's this bar right here that you see. So from here we want to do a single crochet, and to do that we're going to put our finger. I found that it's easier just to use mostly just the pointer finger to get this for this first part, but however you do it is fine. You want to grab a strand and pull it through. And then at that point, that's when I usually put my thumb back in for the pinching situation. So once we have those 2 loops on our fingers, we're going to grab the yarn one more time and pull that through. That is a single crochet. Okay, in the next stitch, so our next little nose, we're going to do a half double crochet. So for this one, we have to start by wrapping around our 2 fingers. And again, I find it easier when I'm going through the chain to just use one finger and pull it through, but you can do whatever works for you. I'm going to pull that loop through so that I'm getting the working yarn, the loop through or connected to our chain loop. And now I'll have 3 loops on my fingers. From here, we're going to pinch our working yarn and pull it through, and that is a half double crochet. Okay, then now we're on to our next one. Our next one is going to be a double crochet. So you might notice that we're slowly getting taller with our stitches, and that's going to create the curve of our leaf or our petal. So we're going to wrap around again like we did with a half double crochet. We're going to pull a loop through also like we did with the half double crochet, but here is where the difference comes. From here we're going to pinch and pull through only the first 2 loops. Then we'll have 2 loops on our fingers, and we're going to do this, repeat the process. So pull through the last 2 loops. And that is our double crochet. And I should also mention that I'm using American terms. Okay, so now we're going to get to our tallest stitch of all, and that is a triple or treble crochet. So we're going to wrap the yarn around twice around our fingers this time. Again, I'm going to go in and I'm going to grab that loop as I have for every form of stitch, pull it up, wiggle waggle so that it's over my finger and thumb, and now I have 4 loops on my fingers. So from here, we are going to grab and pull through 2 loops 3 times, hence triple crochet. 2, 3. And that is our tallest of stitch. So that's a triple crochet. All right, now we're going to repeat backwards what we did over here to mirror it. So we're going to do a double crochet next. So wrap around once. We're going to go into our loop, pull it through, and then it's a double crochet. So we're going to pull through 2 loops twice. Our next stitch is a half double. So we wrap around, pull that loop through so we're connected to our chain, and then this time we're going to pull through all 3 of those loops. Okay, and then the last one of this side is a single crochet. So to do that, we don't have to wrap around at all before we go in. We're just going to insert our finger, pull that loop through, get situated, and then we take our working yarn and we pull it through both loops on our finger. Okay, and that completes 1/2 of our petal. So now we need to work the other half. So to do that, we're just going to flip the whole thing over, and we're going to essentially do the exact same thing but on the underside of our chain. So we are going to, right here in this space, we are going to work a single crochet. So to do that, we're just, this is going to seem a little precarious. I'm moving the tail out of the way. I'm going to pull through a loop and then pull through 2 loops. All right, from here it'll be a little bit easier to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath both of these loops of this chain on this side. We worked in the nose on the right side, let's call it the right side, and then we're going to work under the 2 loops on the underside, or wrong side. Not wrong side, underside. Okay, so now we are going to do, we did a single crochet, so now we have to do a half double. So we wrap around once, pull that loop through so that now we have 3 loops. Grab that. If we were using a hook, we would say yarn over, but we're not, so we're just going to say grab that working yarn and pull through 3. The next stitch is a double crochet. Oops, just bumped my camera, apologize. We're going to yarn over or wrap. This is why it's a little bit easier to use just 1 finger to go under, because it can be a little tight getting through that first one. And now it's a double, so we're going to pull through 2 loops twice. Okay, our next one is a triple, so we need to wrap around twice this time. Insert. I'm going to readjust my stitches, pull through the loop. We have 4 loops on. It's a triple, so we're going to pull through 2 loops 3 times, just like we did on our opposite side. And then next we are going to do our double, wrap around once, pull through that initial loop to get us connected to our under chain, pull through 2 loops twice. All right, home stretch here. Now we're doing a half double, yarn over, insert, pull through. This time we are going to pull through all 3 loops, and we are going to round it out with a single crochet in this very last stitch by just pulling that strand through. We'll have 2 loops on our fingers, pull it through, and that is that. And then to finish off, you're just going to pass the working yarn through that loop and tighten it. And that is all there is to making these petals. Usually 5 is the perfect amount, but if you really, any odd number will work depending on how big your flower is aimed to be. All right, if you have any questions, just post them in the comment section. Thanks a lot.